Okay. If we keep our center centered, we're going to find the ball. If we shift, yep. So it's obvious that this thing's wobbly.
Yep.
Okay. If I shift over to the right, you see how my sternum's over here when I shift onto the right hip?
Yep.
Okay. Now I'm not centered over the golf ball anymore. Yep. So I've got to pull myself back on top of that golf ball at impact. Yep. Okay. Backswing's half the time of the downswing. So I've got all the time in the world to go back here, but I've got half that amount of time to make precision back on the ball. Okay. If I don't move off the ball, I'm going to find it. Okay. So there is a weight transfer, but there's not a weight shift. So as I swing back, the right leg straightens, the left leg extends. You see how I'm centered and I'm really balanced?
Yeah.
You see how my head's right over the ball?
Yep.
When I start down, the weight goes forward, but my head stays right over the ball. Okay, so you see how the lower center of me went to the left?
Yep.
But my head and shoulders, I've got a little bit of right side bend in here. So I've just transferred the weight, okay? Meaning, if I take mass to the right, I put mass on the left. Okay, so you see how I've rotated back, the right leg straight and left knee flexed. Well, here's the mass. The head is a 12-pound ball. It's favoring the right, though it's still in the middle of my feet. Okay, and my arms are additional mass. Okay, so I just counterbalanced it. All right. Then when I come down, the hips go forward. There's pressure off of that right foot. Okay, but my mass is still out in front. Okay, and I'm staying centered until I get to about here, when the right foot relieves from the ground and I extend all the way up. At that point, the majority of my weight's on the left side, and I'd tip this basket over. Okay. But to make sure that I get ball and turf contact, I want to stay right over the ball, okay? So if you were on ice skates and you posted up on the right side, you fall over, right? Okay? So, you know, the weight shift, everybody thought of it as we go that way,
yeah, that's what
okay?
I thought we were looking to do.
No, yeah, because then it makes it real hard to find the ball, okay? And most people don't get back because they start the arms from there, which creates more of that. Okay. Yeah. It's not every day that I get up here and get too active.
Maybe that's a high risk maneuver.
But you can see how dangerous it is for the golf swing to be on the right side.
Yeah.
Okay? So when we rotate back, the left knee flexes, right leg extends, right pocket goes behind you. We've got full rotation of the body, but we're centered. We've just shifted the weight, you know, proportionately instead of here, okay?
Yep.
We've transferred the weight, okay, in between the inside edges of our feet. All right, good, okay, it's clear.